Ladies and gentlemen, mambo yameharibika ya kisiasa Naivasha. Things have gone terribly wrong in Naivasha, Nakuru County, where a 3-day meeting brought together elected leaders from the ruling UDA political party and ODM to strategize on how the two parties could work together in the upcoming 2027 general elections, Surprisingly, the meeting was being led by President William Ruto, and ODM party leader Oburu Odinga. As the discussions were going on, ladies and gentlemen, Kisii County Governor Paul Simba Arati, who is also serving as the deputy party leader of ODM, that is under the leadership of Oburu Odinga, stood up and announced in front of President William Ruto that ODM must be given the position of Ruto's running mate in 2027. Mambo yakaharibika. Arati said ODM would not form 2027 government, with UDA next year kama wapewi fursa hiyo. So this statement angered the leaders, particularly, ladies and gentlemen, UDA members of parliament from the so-called Mlima Kenya, Mount Kenya region, who walked out of President William Ruto's meeting in protest. They were against what Paul Simba Arati announced in that meeting. Listen to what TV47 covered in Naivasha. Here is the clip.
Chama cha ODM kingependa kwa njia moja au nyingine kiweze kupokezwa nafasi ya kuwa naibu rais mwaka 2027, lakini hilo halikuwaketia vizuri wale ambao ni wabunge wa chama cha UDA. Baadhi yao wakaweza kuondoka huko nje na wakaweza kusema ya kwamba basi iwapo watanyang'anywa hicho kiti cha naibu rais kunako mwaka 2027, basi itakuwa ni tatizo kwa sana wao kuweza kukono rais William Ruto katika uchaguzi ambao unafanya kukuja.
I want to put this into perspective so that we can really understand why did the Mount Kenya members of parliament walk out of the meeting. But before I proceed, as you continue watching this clip, ladies and gentlemen, I request you, whoever is watching, I beseech you to hit the like button. When you hit the like button, that is one way of supporting this channel of ours, Mwana Kenya Media. And if you are watching for the first time, or rather if you have been watching but you have not subscribed, please, I'm requesting you to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button to be subscribed. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload a new video clip, you'll be notified that Mwana Kenya Media has uploaded a new video clip to watch. This is the only channel where we don't sugarcoat, but we always put news as it is. Without wasting your much time, back to our political analysis. Now, why Mlima Kenya members of parliament decided to walk out of the Naivasha meeting? Number one, political humiliation of the current Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki. Kithure Kindiki is the Deputy President from the Mlima Kenya region and holds one of the most powerful positions in the government. Kindiki is second in command when it comes to leadership in Kenya, according to the Constitution of Kenya, which was promulgated in the year 2010. Yet ODM was publicly declaring that it wants, the position currently held by Kindiki. So Ruto did not say anything or come out to defend Kindiki, who serves as his deputy president, This could mean that Ruto and ODM may have already reached an understanding, or rather an agreement to remove Kindiki from the government next year and give his position to ODM. That is why members of parliament were offended. Ladies and gentlemen, politics is dynamic. It keeps on changing time to time. Now, the decision by these leaders to walk out of the meeting could therefore be seen as a sign that they were standing up for their own son, Kindiki, to prevent him from being removed from his position. That is one way of showing togetherness, solidarity, to defend Kindiki, because that is their own son who represents the government by holding the second powerful position in the government, to send a signal to Ruto that if you attempt, to remove Kindiki, you will see fire politically. Number two, what does it mean when members of parliament decided to walk out of the meeting? Number two, the Mount Kenya could dump Ruto in 2027. How? The decision by the members of parliament to walk out of the meeting in Naivasha could also be a sign that by next year, 2027, because we have only 1 year to go to the next general election, UDA members of parliament from Kenya may abandon, Ruto, and join forces with former impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, because they might decide to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, there is also a possibility that Kindiki could live together with them, as they seek to form a new political alliance that could challenge Ruto and potentially remove him from power in 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, to be honest, some UDA leaders currently serving in the current government may already be waiting for the right moment to leave. They are unhappy with what they perceive as the political humiliation and the sidelining, of Kindiki. They are waiting the National Assembly and the Senate, or rather these two parliaments, to be dissolved next year. Is when you'll see genuine and the loyalty of politics here in Kenya. Some are going to quit, Even Kindiki, actually, he said, we welcome ODM in the government, but we have to defend ourselves. We have to continue with political battle. We are not ready to quit the government, because it was said that ODM is putting pressure on Ruto to give them the second position in command 2027 as a qualification, ODM to support Ruto 2027. So Kindiki said, hatutaachilia mamlaka, liwe liwalo, we will kupambana, we will fight. Now, I want to conclude by asking a simple question. Do you think Kindiki deserves to be removed from his position so that ODM can take over his position in the government? Do you think the current Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki, who is under pressure, deserves to be removed, to be chased away from his position so that the current ODM that is under the leadership of Oburu Odinga can take over his position in the government? Write your opinion in the comment section below. We want to know your answer to this specific question. Thank you. But I have a request again. If you are watching and you have not subscribed, please, I request you to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload any new video clip, you'll be notified that Mwana Kenya Media has uploaded a new video clip to watch. Remember to share our content also. Our WhatsApp groups are available on Facebook. That is the only way we can continue building this channel of ours, Mwana Kenya Media. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet in the next video. Bye-bye.